Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lincoln Kenobi. And before we get started, guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So, I've got two more articles that I'm going to do, but I have to combine them together as one because they're just going to be about TV shows. So, here we go. Jimmy Olsen spin-off series officially moving forward. First season to focus on Gorilla Grodd. So, right now, they're going to do this. They are going to be doing a Jimmy Olsen spin-off show. And also, there's been talk that they were going to be doing a Mr. Terrific show also. It was in development for a while, but now it is confirmed that they're still going to be going as planned. So there is going to be a spin-off of Jimmy Olsen and a Mr. Terrific. Now, in the Superman movie, Mr. Terrific was amazing. I liked his take better than the CW's Arrow version of Mr. Terrific. So, but I'm a little worried about them trying to do too many spin-offs, especially with Jimmy Olsen. Because Jimmy Olsen, if you guys know him in the comics, he is Superman's pal, his closest friend. That when he puts on the watch, and whenever he's in big trouble, he types in the watch to get Superman to come in quickly as possible, man. And but it looks like he's probably not going to have that watch on. So let's take a read at this a little bit. Back in July, the Wall Street Journal reported that Superman spin-off shows focusing on Mr. Terrific and Jimmy Olsen were being considered. More recently, we've heard that the Olsen series would actually take the form of a crime anthology show with the Daily Planet reporter investigating various supervillains. Jeff Snyder would later mention that one of these villains would be none other than Gorilla Grodd. Now, Gorilla Grodd, if you know the character, his ability is to read minds, but also control people, manipulate them. And, yeah, so he is, besides his gorilla-like strength and everything, he's pretty badass because of that mind, because he is telepathic after all. So, now the Hollywood Reporter has confirmed that the project is officially moving forward under the title of DC Crime. American Vandal co-creators Dan Perrault and Tony Yacenda will write, executive produce, and showrun the series. And Gisondo is set to reprise his Superman role as Clark Kent's pal. That's right. The concept centers on Olsen as well as other Daily Planet reporters. Without Lois, but Lois and Clark Kent will not be in the show. That Variety reports. This will mark Grodd's live-action CCU debut, but the character did briefly appear in the Creature Commandos animated series. Though he has also tangled with Superman on a number of occasions, Grodd is generally considered a Flash villain, which might indicate that this show will serve as an introduction to several other DC Comics Human characters. Yeah, he is one of the Flash's main villains, but still, man, I don't know, man. I'm a bit worried about this and everything, but we'll see how this turns out. But first, you know that Warner Bros. Discovery is on the verge of being merged with another company. It's either with Amazon, either with Netflix, either with Apple, either with Paramount Plus, or with NBC's Comcast. We'll see. We'll see which company will take, because the deadline is supposed to be by December 25th. So we'll see what happens on that day. We'll see what happens. Now here's another one that we're going to be talking about right here. V for Vendetta, HBO series in development with James Gunn on board as executive producer. So yes, James Gunn, once again, is going to be keeping an eye on things and probably most likely take over the show and maybe change the tone a bit for his own amusement. Now, V for Vendetta, I used to watch this. This was in the 90s, and the movie was pretty good. I liked the movie. It was pretty good. You can always check out a clip on YouTube and watch it, and you will like it. So, let's read up this article and see what we got. Though the studio really missed a trick by not announcing this news a few days ago, Variety was reporting that a new take on one of Alan Moore's most celebrated works, V for Vendetta, is in development at HBO. The BAFTA Award nominated Somewhere Boy writer Pete Jackson is attached to pen the series with DC Studios co-heads James Gunn and Peter Safran on board as executive producers, along with Ben Stephenson and VIA, Poison Pen, and Leanne Klein and of Walls to Wall Media, which is part of Warner Brothers Television Studios and UK Warner Brothers, will produce. Moore's 1982 tale is set to in a dystopian Britain controlled by the fascistic Northfire Party and anarchists named V, inspired by the infamous revolutionary Guy Fawkes, attempt to take down the government with the help of a young woman named Evie Hammond. It starred in the movie. It starred Natalie Portman and Hugo Weaving as the main actors to star in the movie V for Vendetta. So, like I said, the movie was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So, recommend you guys check it out. Here's one more I had to say about the origin of this idea for V during the 2000 interview. When we started to do V, the entirety of the original idea was that we would have the dark, romantic Norrish adventurer, and then we thought we set him in the future, and then the details slowly came together, and yeah, somewhere out of this, we realized we were doing something about the contrast between anarchy and fascism, that there were lots of moral questions being asked, and that yes, it was very much centered upon the world of ideas as being in some ways more important than the material world, which is, I think, a notion which has probably borne fruit recently in other areas of my work where it is something that I'm very much involved with. The notion, the idea that ideas are more important, if anything, than the material. So yeah, this is it's interesting to watch this again, but with James Gunn involved, I don't know, man. But we'll see, man. Because let me tell you, this was a good movie. This was a good movie, so I don't know, man. I'm hoping they don't ruin it. So we'll see. We shall see. So you guys let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.